believing these lies. Stop believing these lies. So, have you ever thought, I'm just not a natural speaker. Oh, I'd rather not do any speaking. Or you tell yourself, well, for me to speak, I would need to memorize every word to give a good speech. Well, guess what? Those are just myths. Do not believe those lies. In today's video, I'm busting the biggest public speaking myths that are holding you back. So by the end, you'll know the truth and feel way more confident about speaking in public. Yes, who made those rules? And people have now suddenly taken them on. There are so many myths, but today I'm going to share 7 of them with you. And by the time you finish with this myth, you will understand that you can do it. So let's jump right in. Myth number 1. Great speakers are born, not made. I think she was just born like that. People think you have to be born with the gift of the gab to be a great speaker. It's not true. It's not true. Public speaking is a skill just like any other skill. Driving, you've got to learn it to be able to do it. Cooking, you've got to learn it to be able to do it. Or even playing an instrument, you have to learn. And how do you then know that you have learned it? It's practice, practice, practice. Anyone can get better. Even famous speakers like Warren Buffett and Oprah Winfrey, name them. They all worked hard to improve. Obama, yes, when he first stepped out, they said he was too starchy. He then went back and started speaking in the churches just to get himself to that level that he can speak publicly to a crowd or congregation. Number 2, you have to memorize everything. It's best everything is in your head. Oh no. I mean, see, if you try to memorize an entire speech, what happens? If you memorize it word for word, guess what happens? You sound like a robot, especially if you forget a particular word. You just get disoriented, panic sets in, and guess what? The secret is to just understand the key points and speak naturally. It's about connection, not perfection. Sometimes if I have 5 points, I could turn them into an acronym. So if it's under, I then say A is for this, N is for this, D is for that, and A is for that. It helps my memory. Or sometimes I just have a little card and I put the nuggets there. Because if you forget a line, you're going to look so nervous. But don't bother. Just act confidently. That would help you along the way. Myth number 3. Nervousness means you fail. Oh no. You can always catch yourself. Remember that even professional speakers, they get nervous. Yes. The difference is that they know how to channel that nervous energy into excitement. I remember there was a day I had to speak. I didn't even think they would call on me. I had sat down thinking, oh, I'm going to enjoy myself. And then they called on me. Of course, I was a little nervous. But guess what? I walked right up with all the confidence in me. And you know what I said when I got there? I said, it has been a cool here. I thought I was just coming here to sit down and enjoy myself. Now I'm being made to speak. What was I doing? I was using all of that to get myself together. And I was shifting my mindset from, oh, I'm nervous to, hey, girl, you can do this. So, myth number 4. A loud voice equals a strong speaker. I don't know where that came from. It's not about the volume of your voice. It's about the clarity and control. Yes, it's the clarity and the control that would help you vary the tone, use pauses, emphasize keywords, and a well-timed pause can even be more powerful than shouting. You don't need a loud voice. It is very unnecessary because when making sense, it is not about the volume of your voice. Don't ever push yourself into shouting just because you think that is the best way that anybody is going to understand you. No. Myth number 5. People will judge every mistake I make. You know what? Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Your audience, they want to hear you. And if you make a small mistake, most people won't really notice. You are the one who would drag attention to it because you're likely to make a big deal about it. So when you do make your mistake, keep going. Just keep going. They'll stay focused on your message, not your mistakes. When I make mistakes sometimes, guess what? I throw a joke at myself. I laugh at myself so that, it just becomes part of my way of speaking. It is best you recover instantly and ensure that you do not let it affect you. Myth number 6. The more information, speech. No. Don't overload your audience with too much info. The best speeches are clear, they're concise, and they're engaging. So focus on a few strong points instead of wanting to share 10 points and cramming them into the little time you have. You can even go with 2, but make sure that those 2, you know them so well and you allow them to sink in, because your audience, they want to hear you. Don't crab their heads with too many details and then you leave them thinking, what did she say last? Did you hear her? Did you understand? No. Take it little by little. You don't need to go through all the points. Take the ones that you know you're very good at. And that is why, you know what I do? I arrange them in order of importance. Yes. So that when I take the first 2 important ones and my time is up, hey, I work on that. Myth number 7. They say some topics are boring. I don't know. Well, let's say, okay, so how could I talk about a towel? What am I going to say? It's going to be boring. Oh, no. This towel is very special to me. It's 100% cotton, and I have used it for the past 10 years without it going any way ugly. I enjoy it. It is how you approach your audience. It's how you approach them. Or I take it and I go, this is a lifesaver. Yes, it's a face towel. Make it interesting. And there you are. I have given you 7 public speaking myths and we've busted them together. So which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comment section. Tell me the one that surprised you the most. And if you are ready to build your confidence and master public speaking, hit that subscribe button because I have so much more coming your way. See you in the next video.